As Fifi the Clown, I had an opportunity to do a lot of parties in a lot of unique places. One that stands out in my mind is when I was asked to come to Antelope Island, that is in Utah, and do a party. Now, the person that asked me had a parasailing business down there on the island, which was you could go out on his boat, and they had a little rig that you'd stand on the end of the boat and hold on, and then the parachute would be let go, and as the boat went faster, that parasail would go up in the air and then lift you right off the end of the boat. Well, I went out and did a fun little birthday party, and it was great. The kids had fun. And then the dad said, "Hey, Fifi, how would you like to go parasailing?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding? I'd love it." And I go, "Will it hold me?" He goes, "Oh, sure, it'll hold you, no problem at all." I'm like, I'd seen that in the movies. That looks so cool, but most of them, are getting dragged on the beaches and all that kind of stuff. And I said, "But I can't get wet. I've got to do some more entertaining today." He says, "No worries. You just stand on the end of the boat and you hang on to these things right here and away you go." And I'm like, "You gonna charge me?" And he goes, "How about if we trade for the price of the party for you to go parasailing?" I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." Sometimes I just don't think things through. Here I am, a clown, full clown outfit, big old red wig with a hat, big old red nose, and false eyelashes that are 2 inches long. Didn't give it a second thought. I just thought, how cool is this? They strapped me in. I'm all strapped up, and I did fit. I'm glad about that. And I'm standing on the end, and I'm holding on to the rails that are alongside. And the boat starts going, and I'm feeling some tugging. And then full throttle he goes, and woo! Up in the air. I did that sound for at least 5 minutes. I'm just like, woo! Well, I'm up in the air, and then I feel that wind pulling, and I thought, my wig is going to go blowing off. So I've got one hand on my wig and on my hat, and one hand holding on to the side of the strings, and I'm flying around Antelope Island. When I finally quit screaming, it was the coolest thing ever. Here I was, up in the air, high in the air, up with the clouds, and I'm looking way down, and I'm flying. It was the coolest thing ever. I never even stopped to think about how cool it was for people to see this big clown, red hair, bright costume, flying around Antelope Island. It was marvelous. My wig didn't fall off, and it's just like he said, they pulled me back down. I landed on the end of that boat, and I was able to leave and go to 2 more parties that day. Antelope Island and Fifi the Magic Clown flying. What a great experience. And I have the video to prove it.